On this video we're taking a look at one of the NBA matches, which are happening on Tuesday, March 1st, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, 4 betting tips and predictions on that game. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Detroit Pistons vs Washington Wizards. The Detroit Pistons and Washington Wizards meet Tuesday in NBA action at the Capital One Arena. The Detroit Pistons look for a win after splitting their last 6 games. The Washington Wizards need a win after losing 6 of their last 9 games. Our first pick is Detroit Pistons plus 4.5 points, and here is why. Detroit has had a tough season and have struggled to stay competitive, only mustering 15 victories on the season. They have difficulties at both ends of the court, ranking 29th in adjusted offense and 25th in adjusted defense per dunksandthrees.com. The combination has them ranked dead last in adjusted net rating. They have shown some signs of life recently, winning 3 out of their last 4, including taking down some tough teams in Boston and Cleveland, as well as pulling out an overtime victory over Charlotte on Sunday. The Pistons have played well since their loss to the Wizards before the All-Star break, winning 3 of their last 4 games, which includes wins over the Cavaliers, Celtics, and Hornets, who are in the thick of the playoff race. They are playing well offensively at the moment, scoring more than 110 points in their last 3 games. They have been relentless on the offensive glass, averaging 15 offensive boards per game in their last 3 games, which will give them a lot of extra scoring opportunities. They've also cut back on their turnovers during the stretch and won't give the Wizards a lot of easy scoring opportunities. The Wizards have lost 3 of their last 4 games. They have played terribly on the defensive end, giving up more than 117 points per game in their last 3 games, and will have a hard time slowing down the Pistons. The Wizards have done a better job offensively, especially at home where they are averaging more than 110 points per game. They haven't been as aggressive on the offensive glass, and they were very careless with the ball in their last 3 games, which will lead to easy scoring opportunities for the Pistons, who are averaging more than 7 steals per game. Even though the Pistons have struggled defensively, they will do enough to slow down the Wizards and cover the spread. Our second pick is under 218 points. And here is why. The Wizards aren't playing well at the moment and come into this game on a 2-game losing streak. They will try to snap their losing streak with a win over the Pistons, which will give them their second win in their last 5 games. The Detroit Pistons are averaging 103 points on 42.2% shooting and allowing 112.7 points on 47.6% shooting. Jerami Grant is averaging 18.9 points and 4.1 rebounds, while Cade Cunningham is averaging 16 points and 5.1 assists. Saddiq Bey is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Marvin Bagley III is grabbing 5.5 rebounds. The Detroit Pistons are shooting 32% from beyond the arc and 77.9% from the free throw line. The Detroit Pistons are allowing 37.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.1 rebounds per game. The Pistons are playing well at the moment, and they've won 3 of their last 4 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Wizards, which will give them their 2nd win in a row and 4th win in their last 5 games. The Washington Wizards are averaging 107.5 points on 46.5% shooting and allowing 110.3 points on 45.8% shooting. Kyle Kuzma is averaging 17 points and 8.8 rebounds, while Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is averaging 11.8 points and 1.8 assists. Rui Hachimura is dishing 1.1 assist, and Ish Smith is grabbing 2.8 rebounds. The Washington Wizards are shooting 33.2% from beyond the arc and 78.1% from the free throw line. The Washington Wizards are allowing 35.1% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.7 rebounds per game. Our third pick is Detroit Pistons win 110-106. And here is why. Washington FC Kristaps Porzingis is dealing with a left knee bone bruise and will not play in this game. Neither team is lighting it up on the offensive end of the floor, so the under is my lean on the total. The stronger play is on Detroit to steal one on the road. The Tuesday NBA schedule will tip off with a matchup between the Detroit Pistons and the Washington Wizards from the nation's capital. The Pistons, 15-46, have dropped 25 of their first 31 road games and own the second worst overall record in the league. On Sunday, Detroit outlasted Charlotte in overtime to earn a 127-126 road victory. Saddiq Bey led 5 Detroit players in double figures with 28 points, 11-18 FG, and 8 rebounds. Number 1 overall draft pick Cade Cunningham contributed 19 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds for the Pistons. Like the Pistons, Washington has not played well at either end of the court, ranked 22nd in adjusted offense rating and 21st in adjusted defense rating. The combination has kept them under .500 this season, but they can still sneak into the play-in tournament by finishing out the season strong. The Washington Wizards decided to make a massive overhaul of their roster at the trade deadline and trail Atlanta by 2 full games for 10th place in the East. On Sunday, Washington was outscored by 10 points during the fourth quarter of a 92-86 road loss against Cleveland. The Wizards, 27-33, managed just 16 points over the final 12 minutes and were out-rebounded by a 49-42 margin. Washington Kyle Kuzma poured in a game-high 34 points on 13 for 22 shooting and grabbed 13 rebounds. Daniel Gafford added 14 points and 7 rebounds for the Wizards. Jerami Grant's 18.9 PPG sets the pace for the Pistons, and he came up big in Detroit's recent victory over Boston. He and Cade Cunningham will need to drive the offense if the Pistons are going to have a chance at playing spoiler and doing damage to the Wizards' playoff hopes. The Wizards were victorious in both of the previous matchups this season, winning one close game in overtime and taking the other in more convincing fashion. Bradley Beal leads the offensive attack, hanging up 23.2 PPG and leading the team in scoring in each of their last 3 games. His presence will be missed on Tuesday as he will miss this game with a wrist injury. The Wizards will also be without Kristaps Porzingis, who is still sidelined with a knee injury. Fortunately for the Wizards, they have a well-balanced group to cover these absences, with the Wizards' 6 players that all average double-digit PPG. The Pistons will be short-handed in this contest, as Frank Jackson and Jamorko Pickett will be unavailable, Hamidou Diallo is doubtful with an ankle injury, and Marvin Bagley III is questionable with an ankle injury of his own. Our fourth pick is Kuzma scores over 21.5 points. And here is why. Kyle Kuzma has scored 23+ points in 4 of the Wizards' last 5 games. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.